The footage you're seeing is of the last of their kind. This population of dingoes isn't just isolated, they're genetically distinct from other dingoes across Australia, and they're critically endangered. They don't all look the same either, and that's one of the most misunderstood things about dingoes. Coat colour doesn't tell the whole story. Welcome back to my channel, I'm Dan, and this is a follow-up video to my first video, which was about the dingoes of the big desert. And I had lots of wonderful likes and subscribes, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to share some more information about dingoes more broadly. So let's get straight into it. I wanted to use this footage from the big desert as a case study for dispelling one of the most common myths about dingoes in Australia. And that's that you can determine a dingo's genetic purity based on its coat colour alone. And the fact is, you can't. There's now multiple studies which demonstrate that genetically pure dingoes come in a range of coat colours from white, black, sable, tan, and everything in between. And so it's really important that we understand going forward that you cannot eyeball a dingo and decide whether it's a wild dog or a dingo. It's actually not possible. And there's a lot of government agencies and livestock producers that will say, oh, that's a wild dog because it's black. It's not true. I've been studying dingoes for a very long time now and filming them in the wild all over Australia. And the fact is that you can see them in all kinds of colours, in all kinds of habitats. And the science now backs this up. There's a 2019 study in the Journal of Zoology which clearly shows, using genetic analysis, that dingo purity is not linked to coat colour. Okay, so let's take a little look at this study in the Journal of Zoology titled Pelage Variation in Dingoes Across Southeastern Australia, Implications for Conservation and Management, and pelage meaning coat colour. And the lead author is Dr. Kylie Cairns et al. And I notice Professor Mike Letnick on the end there. He's my old PhD supervisor from the University of New South Wales. So shout out to you, Mike. Let's scroll down to the discussion section, which is where the authors discuss their findings. And I wanted to read the first paragraph because it's really interesting and direct. Coat colour is highly variable in wild dingoes across southeastern Australia, and our data show it is not a reliable measure of domestic dog introgression. We observed pure dingoes with coat colour patterns such as brindle and patchy, colours often asserted as being observed only in dingo-dog hybrids or dogs. So in summary, that basically means you cannot determine a dingo's purity based on its coat colour. And to highlight this, if we scroll back up, there's quite a cool page here. The authors have put in a range of different photographs taken from Kosciuszko National Park in New South Wales. You can see the wide variety of coat colours here. It's really, really cool. Lots of beautiful animals. Top right, this gorgeous black animal here. The classic sort of tan or sandy one. And then you've got, white with patches on the face, sable, brindle. So you can see a really wide variety of dingoes here, and all of these animals are pure dingoes. And the dingoes in the big desert that I was able to capture on this filming mission are a really good example of this diversity that you see in dingoes across Australia. And these dingoes from the big desert, you can see there's black ones and sable coloured ones, and some with white socks, and some with, all different kinds of colorations. And these are, according to science, dingoes too. I really wanted to share this information because dingoes are extremely persecuted in Australia, and one of the main reasons, or one of the main justifications that government agencies, livestock producers are able to do this is by pushing the idea that they're actually not dingoes but wild dogs. And the science is showing us that this isn't true. The government agencies and livestock producers are actually killing dingoes, killing purebred dingoes. And These are critically important for our biodiversity conservation in Australia. Dingoes control our macropod and herbivore numbers and keep them in check, including feral herbivores like pigs and deer. And they also keep invasive mesopredators in check, like foxes and cats. And without dingoes, foxes and cats would be running absolutely wild, and they're our best bet at helping our threatened small and medium native mammals to survive.